This comment right here is so important. I used to think $80 was a lot until my back started hurting 2 years in. I did full body waxing for 4 years before I decided to niche down and start doing Brazilian waxing. And it is my fault. I will take responsibility because in the beginning nobody really taught you how to take care of your body. Nobody tells you, hey, like you need to go to the chiropractor, you need to go get massages monthly, you need to do your stretches. Like nobody tells you that. And to be honest, it's really not common sense because this is just your job. It like, do you stretch and do things like before you go to your 9 to 5 and stuff like that? Not really. Yes, I worked out and stuff, but I didn't take care of the things that I was using on a daily basis and repeatedly all day every day. And then we don't get taught about like the ligaments and like the little bones and the muscles in your hands and your tendons and all of that, all those things that you constantly work and use over again, especially like when you're leaning over or when you're doing big body parts, and the same repetitive like pressure and all of that will have an effect over time. So no, they don't really go over like, hey, you need to do this and this and this to have to prevent future damage. So now I do think that my pricing does reflect everything that I have to cover, not only for myself, but for my future self as well, because the money that we make should not only be for the now and the meantime, but it's also for the future. So we do have a plan for ourselves. So when you're a solo entrepreneur, you don't get the retirement fund, the 401ks, the PTO and all of that. You have to do that shit on your own. And if you don't have that set up, then you're quite literally cooked for the future. Like, and then especially if something, God forbid, were to happen to us, who has that backup plan? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have money saved? Like, things come into play when it comes to your pricing. So yes, $80 is really not that bad. It's really not. I know for a lot of people maybe it is too much for them, and that's okay. There's other people that charge less, and I do have lots of options in order for you to save money, but people take that option or people don't. It's just up to them. But $80 is not a lot. It's really not.